Alright, man, let's see. Where do we start? It's a pleasure, man. It's a pleasure to be here, experience life. You know? It's a beautiful thing. It just might be. I don't do that kissing shit. I ain't into that shit. No, I ain't into that shit. But, you know, let's touch on genetics. When you're talking about genetics, it's very simple. A lot of people think that it's a difficult thing when you're dealing with dogs. Genetics, the story of genetics actually hits closer to home than what you think. When you want to talk about genetics, the most easiest way to relate to it is just to look in the mirror. And then look at your parents, and then look at your grandparents, and then look at your family members. What do you see? Where do you fit in? How do your physical characteristics, how do you think, how does your mood, how does your personality align with your mother, your father, your grandfather? You know, how does that story, how does that relate to you? What do you see in the mirror? So that's what you gotta, you know, that's your compass. That's what you gotta gauge it off of. With me, one thing I noticed very early on in life was that everything dealing with sports came natural. I was raised in a gym. I come from a long line of athletes. My father put me in the gym when I was 3. I was always playing with my brother's age group, which was 2.5, 3 years. I was keeping up with kids 3 years older than me on a basketball court and doing well, exceptionally well. It always came natural to me because it was just within my genetic makeup. You know, I'm not the tallest guy. I'm about 6 foot on the best day in some Timberlands, but what separates me apart from a lot of people is I have very long arms. I could stand next to somebody who was about 6'4", maybe even 6'5", and I can put my arm all the way up. And a lot of times, I cuff them, or I'm right there, or just underneath, and it blows their mind away. Because this is somebody who is about 4 or 5 inches shorter, whose arms are just as long. You know, when my son is born, I'll never forget, first thing that the nurses said when my son is born, I ain't gonna lie to you, say, damn, his hands and his feet, and his arms and his legs, and everything else was skinny as shit. But that's what it is about, you know. And I'm ambidextrous. You know, I write with my right hand, shoot with my left. Always play sports with my left hand. I write with the pen with my right. That's how it's always been. So, 2 things that always come natural was sports and fucking people up. I used to always fight. I was the badass in my family. As my mother, as my grandmother to tell you, I was bad as shit. You know, I used to fight. I used